and welcome to Tapping Prayerfully. Today I want to talk about something that often gets neglected, which is helping helpers. We all are in the helper role in one way or another most of our lives, in some ways, sometimes in our lives, dramatically so. Maybe helping a sick friend, helping in a crisis, taking care of an aging parent. But we're also helping on a daily basis with all of the needs around us. I think one of the most common helping roles is parenting, but also that there are many helping elements in our profession. My profession as a counselor and psychotherapist, I'm considered a professional helper. And even those of us who are professionals need help in our helping. So I want to take us through a tapping experience of gaining support and strength in our roles of helping, whatever that may be. So you may want to take a minute and think about your role as a helper and how you help and the parts of that that are hard. Maybe feeling invisible or feeling unappreciated, or just feeling like I'm not sure I'm going to have enough gas in my tank to do all the helping I need to do. And sometimes we just feel like I need help in order to help. So let's tap through that a little bit and see where that takes us. So here we go. Even though I want to be so helpful in my life and support the people around me, I sometimes get tired or overwhelmed. And I accept that part of me with compassion and grace. Even though the role of helping can be really tough, and sometimes I feel like I get lost in the shuffle, I accept myself exactly where I am with love and respect and kindness. Even though the role of helper can sometimes get emotionally complicated for me because I feel like I need help too. And in those moments, I choose to be compassionate towards myself. And up to eyebrow. This role of helper is hard. I want to be helpful. I want to do everything I can for people. I want to be kind and responsive. But I also don't want to get worn out. And sometimes it gets really hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm the one who needs help. Sometimes I can even get resentful. And then I get really down on myself. And I choose in this moment to come back to balance. Looking at the ways that maybe I don't ask for help. Or that maybe I turn down help when it's offered to me. I'm open to examining my attachment to the role of being a helper. That maybe in some ways that role feels safer to me than being a receiver. I'm open to looking at the ways in which I don't want to feel obligated. And that I like the role of helper. Because it takes the spotlight off of me. And I feel really safe in this role because it feels like I will be seen in a good light and not be judged. But then why am I sometimes resentful? Why do I feel like no one's helping me? Why do I get all confounded and confused about that? And I choose to be open right now to the idea that being a receiver requires some vulnerability. And I open in this moment to receiving the gift of help as well as giving it. I let go of my fatigue, and I let go of my resentment, and I dedicate myself to examining more fully those feelings if they linger. We all need to give, and we all need the experience of receiving. And I invite that today to come into balance in my life. So that there is an even flow of giving and receiving. Energy going out from me and coming back to me. I release the need to always look strong and always look capable. And acknowledge that I need people as much as they need me. And I invite God's guidance into my life around this, so that I can stay in more perfect balance of giving and receiving. And take a deep breath. And just notice at this point what's coming up for you. And that there may be a number of feelings coming up that are worthy, tappable targets. So I invite you to continue your investigation of giving and receiving this day. And I will see you very soon on the Tapping Prayerfully journey.